Hello, my name is Emmanuel. I am a teacher, an inclusion specialist, a consultant, and this is my journey into education. School days, where do I start? From the very beginning. School was tricky. School was very hard. So I grew up in an area in South London called Bermondsey. Bermondsey was known to be a very racist area, and I went to a Roman Catholic school. So from the age of 3 to about 10, I attended this school that, quite frankly, didn't suit me. I don't know how else to say it. I really struggled there. I had incidents with children where I wasn't protected by the school itself, and I grew up kind of understanding that my parents also were having a tricky experience at the school, just because you overhear things that your parents are saying. And when I got to year 5, a particular incident happened where I had a disagreement with the teacher, and she sent me out of the classroom. And when she sent me out of the classroom, she then decided, actually, you need to go to the head teacher's office. So I went to the head teacher's office. There was another child sitting there. I spoke to this child. I was like, why are you here? He said he did this. Somebody sent him to the head teacher's office. And I just went on this rant, I'll be honest, and I said to the child, hey, like, you know what, it's not you, it's the school. The school's racist, the teachers are racist, the head teacher's racist. And as I said that, the head teacher walks into the office at the same time. And let's just say that was the last day that I had at the school. So that was the first time I experienced any type of exclusion. I was suspended. And then my parents, they made a decision to move from Southeast London to East London. I attended a school called Vicarage Primary School in East Ham, and I spent my first successful year in that school. Things were so bad in my previous school that, you know, I was often referred to as Sean. When they asked me at the admissions in my new school, what do you want to be referred to as? I said Emmanuel. I just wanted a whole different change, a new identity. And so that first year of school for me at Vicarage Primary School was the best year of school that I've had. And then, you know, there was a constant theme. I went to secondary school and it was more of the same in terms of I had lots of potential, but I just really struggled academically. So that was school for me. I wasn't a particularly academic child, I wouldn't say. I went through 2 school exclusions, and ultimately I failed school. I left with only 4 A to C GCSEs. So by my parents' admission, by normal standards, I wouldn't say I had a very good school experience. What was the moment that made me think about becoming a teacher? I'll be honest, it wasn't there from the beginning. In terms of when I left school, when I went to college, when I went to university, there was no thought in my mind that I would ever be the teacher that I am today. The first and most important moment, I think, for me was when I became a learning support assistant. I was a football coach. Then I became a learning support assistant. I asked the head teacher, is it possible for me to just get some work experience at your school? She said, yes, you can. She gave me an opportunity to work for 2 weeks paid, and the 2 weeks turned into 5 months. And during that time, I started supporting a young boy who he had ADHD, behavioral problems. And I was told, don't expect too much from this child. When he goes into the classroom, if he kicks off, everybody else leaves. He needs that space to be able to do whatever he's about to do in the classroom. So I went into that situation thinking, you know what, challenge accepted. I'll support him. And I supported that boy for between 18 months to like 20 months in total. And he left school with results in his English, in his math, his SATs, year 6 SATs tests were incredibly impressive. And I think that was the first time I realized, oh, I'm supposed to be in education. But at the end of that time, when I started to cover lessons and I started to teach lessons, I had enough people around me that encouraged me and said, Manny, you are a teacher, like you have the gift of teaching. I was raw, but they said, you can definitely do this. So I reluctantly, in 2014, enrolled to be a teacher. I did my qualifications, and the rest is history.